Oh man.
Hey guys, Dalek44 here. I need no introduction, but I got one anyway.
With the box office success of the Lego Movie, it only made sense to do more movies and shorts based on the film. The first one being the Lego Batman movie starring Will Arnett's Batman, the second one being the Lego Ninjago movie centered around the Ninjago franchise, a 4D adventure film at Legoland theme parks, as well as a couple of shorts and TV commercials and whatnot based on the characters. They've even made some video games based on the movies, with the Lego Movie video game, Lego Dimensions featuring the Lego Movie and the Lego Batman movie as level packs, and the Lego Ninjago movie, and the soon-to-be-released Lego Movie 2 video game. And then this year we got to the Lego Movie 2, or the Lego Movie 2 the second part, depending on which region you're from.
But before the movie was even released, there was actually a Turkish Airlines video with the characters doing safety checks on the airplanes.
Attention to all passengers on this flight. We're gonna have a good time in the air tonight. It's some party in the sky, let's pack our dreams and fly. It's some party in the sky, let's pack our dreams and fly.
On the 1st of August 2018, a short film marketed as a promotional tie-in and teaser to the Lego Movie 2, titled Turkish Airlines safety video with the Lego Movie characters. It was an airline safety video featuring characters from the Lego Movie franchise and was developed as part of a partnership between Warner Bros. And Turkish Airlines. The video is presented by Emmett and Lucy while featuring cameo appearances from multiple characters across the different areas of the franchise.
As you'd expect from anything by the Lego Movie franchise, it's funny, got the great characters we all know, and has some of the jokes and references from the previous films.
And they talk about the basic safety features of flying on an airplane, like stowing your luggage, putting on your seatbelts, no smoking, turn off your electronic devices, put your devices on flight mode, and whatnot, and all that, and evacuation procedures. But it's more fun here because they use the Lego Movie characters to demonstrate this. Like they have Emmett and Lucy going through the basics, Will Arnett's Batman doing a hilarious celebrity cameo, doing the no smoking thing, and of course being his same old egotistical self.
Batman, you want to sit next to me?
No, I fly biz class.
There's a hilarious father-son moment between Lloyd and Lord Garmadon. There's a very catchy song about safety, played by Unikitty, who I'm sure was voiced by Alison Bray for this one.
Stop! It's gonna get stuck in my head. No one wants to hear a song about safety.
They even give some of the DC heroes like Flash, Superman and Green Lantern a spotlight in this one.
Obviously because the actors must have been busy at the time, they could only get Will Arnett and probably Alison Bray to do their characters, while all the other characters were done by imitation actors trying to do impressions of the other actors.
The airline safety videos are a hilarious combination of the many characters from the Lego Movie franchise, and it's just a great fun video to watch if you're about to fly on an airplane or just want to see some more Lego Movie hilarity.
And the first safety video got so popular that when the movie was released, they decided to do another one with characters from the first three movies, as well as characters from the sequel.
Yeah, the first airline safety video was so popular that on the 7th of February 2019 another one was released with sequel characters. But they spiced this one up a little bit by having one of the executives at the Warner Bros. Studio asking the characters to do another safety video, and they spiced it up even more by having Batman himself direct it. And like the first one, they go through the various safety features, no smoking, put on your seatbelt, evacuation procedures, safety, and so on and so forth. But to spice it up a bit, they have Batman take all the characters to different countries around the world to do all these safety checks. They go to Japan for Unikitty's talk on air flight safety mode and switching off electronic devices, which is actually really fitting since Unikitty is quite like an anime character when you look back at it.
Set phones and all electronic devices to flight mode. All devices with no flight mode must be switched off. I said turn them off.
They even give Rex Danger Vest, General Sweet Mayhem and Queen Whatever Wanabe their time in the spotlight for this one, which made sense since this video was made the day before the Lego Movie 2 was even released in cinemas.
And while they still got Will Arnett to voice Batman for this one and the original actors for Sweet Mayhem and Queen Whatever Wanabe, This time they couldn't get Alison Bray to do Unikitty, so they got Tara Strong to do it instead. Which makes sense, since she voices the character in the Cartoon Network TV show.
Yeah, while they still got Will Arnett to voice Batman for this one, they managed to get the original actors for Sweet Mayhem and Queen Whatever Wanabe to come in to do this. But like the first one, the original actors for Lucy and Emmett don't show up, and they didn't even get Alison Bray to do Unikitty, instead getting Tara Strong to do the voice. Which really does make sense, since she voices the character in the show on Cartoon Network. But despite the lack of original voice actors coming in to do this, the shorts more than make up for it by having great humour and great animation. In fact, the more I look at it, the animation looks exactly on par with the movies on the big screen. Almost as if the original studios and animation companies that worked on the big screen movies actually worked on niche shorts. Like, say, compare this to, say, the DFS Winter Sale advert for the LEGO Movie 2. The animation there is keeping with the LEGO humour, but it just doesn't look as high quality as the movies do. Now when you look at the Turkish Airlines videos, the animation looks exactly like it came from the big screen movies. So it's pretty clear that they must have used the original animation studio to do these shorts. And that's just a great touch.
Like the first airline safety video for Turkish Airlines, the second one was funny and had a lot of references to the previous LEGO movies.
Like the first airline safety video, the second one was a big hit with many fans and people travelling on Turkish Airlines. It makes me wonder if they're going to do future ones tying into future LEGO movies in the franchise. But whether it does or not, we'll just have to wait and see. These Turkish Airlines safety videos are so hilarious that it just makes you want to watch them again and again and again, as everything tied into the LEGO movie franchise does. The movies, the shorts, the TV adverts, and so on and so forth.
Whether you're travelling with Turkish Airlines or not, these two airline safety videos are a great way to get you hyped up for the movies and to go flying on an airplane.
And I highly recommend them if you haven't seen them already. They have great comedy as you'd expect from the LEGO movie franchise and anything that's involved in it, and they're just a great fun to watch if you want to watch stuff like this. So if you haven't seen any of these airline safety videos yet, definitely check them out. They're worth a watch, and you won't be disappointed with their hilarity.
I'm Dalek44, and I'll see you next time, folks.
Oh no, not the song, no! Yes! No! It's a party in the sky, let's pack our dreams and fly. It's a party in the sky, let's pack our dreams and fly. This is gonna get stuck in my head.
It's a party in the sky with Turkish Airlines.